Come on, we gotta get him back to the dock! What was that thing say? Dragonborn, vicious, I know. He came out of nowhere. Plomo, bitters, that just got through me. I know, we're gonna get you patched up, kid, okay? Don't you die on me, hold on, put pressure on the wound, okay? Damn it, Doc! Come on, you're gonna make it, okay? You're not dying on me. Will someone get Donatello? Donnie, where are you? I don't want to die, sir. I don't want to die out here. You're not gonna die on me, okay? You're not gonna die, damn it. No. Stay with me. Come on. Stay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Doc. Came as quick as the attack happened. I'm sorry. Just another body for the bags.
Welcome to the Tones of Time! I'm the Timekeeper, and these are my players. My victims. I wronged that did. Who will now introduce themselves? Starting... I have my video viewer. Yep, Spoonerisms.
I'm Null, Lawman Paranoid, and I play the barbarian of the group, Niela Vulcane.
And in this bottom corner.
Greetings, I am the Black Doctor, and I play the illustrious holy man, Donatello.
Yes. And in this corner, with a boat weighing in at boat weight.
That is not at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh!
I am Captain Sean, the Butcher Edinburgh, played by this knucklehead, Kyle St. Andrews.
Yo!
Anyways, to those listening, welcome to Tomes of Time, a faith-based D&D stream, game, live play thing. We play it so you don't have to vicariously live through us because finding a group sucks, I know. And yeah, who remembers where we last left our heroes?
Well, where we last left, we were getting things fitted and getting things ready for the banquet that we're about to head to. We got fittings for the ship. We got fittings for new outfits. Looked into the inner workings of, I guess, an unintentional caste system within the Order of the Pelorians, the followers of Pelor. And then we basically made our way into the big party that we're going in.
Anything else that happened?
Oh yeah, there was this really big reveal about what I'm not sure whether or not I should reveal it now or whether we should lead up to it again.
We can keep it just so we don't beleaguer the audience with having a reveal mentioned 3 times in a row. Between last session, the intro, and this session. Which reminds me, I actually need to grab Cleric Ebed and set him next to Donatello. So yes, you would get inspiration, but you already have inspiration. So you can either put it into the party pool or give it to someone who doesn't have inspiration.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Do either of you
need inspiration?
Yeah.
I think I do.
Oh boy, I clicked the wrong thing.
I do as well.
I
don't need.
Oh, you don't need to be inspired. You're brawn and you can take care of yourself, big girl, huh? Okay, I'll give it to the captain then.
Some catching up before we actually get into the session is almost a week passed. In a matter of a few sentences last session. because the party takes place on Pendal. Pendal?
PEMDAS?
In-universe Friday. Calendar. So it started on Twensdal on Tuesday, and then we time skipped. So during the week, we figured out what most were doing. Pendal, yes, with Sabal being Saturday. Nella, would you have tried to call Carmichael at any point in those 3 days?
Yes.
Okay. Nella, hi!
Hello, Carmichael. How are you?
I'm so confused and lost because everyone here uses really big words.
Well, I find that people who use a larger vocabulary use that to make up for a lack of other things.
Oh, probably. A few people are like bald. How's everyone? How's yeah.
We are doing well. We acquired a ship.
Oh, that's awesome. I was on a ship. It was really cool. There was a turtle captaining it.
Oh, like Donatello.
Yeah, exactly. Except he was missing an eye. Yeah.
Well,
So, I have literally 2 books that are really big that I need to read through by Friday by Pendal. So, I gotta go do my homework. Call again when you can.
I
Bye.
will.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
And he hangs up the sending stone. With that, we come back to clarify. What would everyone prefer as players? Do you want to rewind and play out arriving at the party and interacting with people, or do we just want to go from the plot twist on?
I'll leave that up to you two guys. Kyle, your opinions?
I mean, we could reveal what was going on if you want to. I mean, all I know is we've got a big bag of ugly we're looking at.
So then, I guess we should at least slightly lead up to that then.
All right. So yeah, you all arrive in. Man, I'm really messing up with the tablet today. Arrive, of course, at the Galla. There was the big procession of Donatello, as you would know the family to be, Lady Lorelei, the habited, mask-adorned woman.
Isn't she also an elephant?
She rode in on an elephant. She herself is probably human or elven, although you can't tell because she is fully obscured by a blue habit and a golden or a pearl face mask, a la a double-sided Phantom of the Opera. Which, as you enter the party, they are all, as you can see, sitting. The holy hierarchy and the town hierarchy. For the first time, you all see the mayor, Sham Vow, as it says on the front gates of his establishment, this short, I want to say plucky, but I found out recently that plucky is, I have been always using that adjective incorrectly. This little scrawny frog person with a nice sort of Commodore hat, who seems to be his wife next to him. There is a strangely, similarly dressed to your assassin, who, as you look around, you can't find your assassin companion. And Donatello, as you enter with Ebed, almost like a shield bearer at your side, as they look around, the youngest of the clergy, Serventi, kind of notices and shoots a dirty look in your general direction.
I look back. I notice him, right? Just without having to roll perception.
Easy enough, yes.
Yeah, I look at him and then smile.
Interesting. Captain, what are you doing as you are presented with the ballroom floor?
I'm gonna accompany over here beside Donatello.
Okay. So, Donnie, are you moving to sit at that big table?
First and foremost, I am looking, of course, to greeting the city guests before moving on to those of the church.
Okay.
Which table are they sitting at? Those of the church.
So those of the church are, of course, seated up here. All of these, this is kind of a limitation of resources. All of these tables are full. There's people all over the place. There's waiters going around, well-dressed, giving food, champagne, little charcuterie boards of whatever you want. Some things you probably don't. All of these tables are stocked. There's just some technical limitations to depicting that. We'll say for the most part, any token is a person you feel like you could approach and discuss with. So there's, as you let yourself little passively perceive this table, these are more aristocratic townsmen and women. This table is some women slightly fawning over the royal guard as they sit and talk, and that is where Herschel has, or Hesh as he prefers to be called, has congregated to kind of fit in with his cast. Lance sits almost alone down here. Jessica is over here. You'd have to look a little closer to see what she might be doing. Hey, Merle.
Let's see. Well, of course, first and foremost, I go over to the mayor and his wife, and of course, greet him from the give greetings from the archipelago.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Galla. He kind of turns to Lady Lorelai. I did not know we would be expecting other holy guests. And she kind of looks to Minister Hagios, who in turn raises an eyebrow at you. Did you tell Ebed to stay behind, or is he also accompanying you?
Yeah, I bring him with me.
He is visibly, and all of the clergy, as you kind of check them for their expression, they seem to be acknowledging and are acting reserved towards the presence of Ebed.
Well, it is good to see you all, but it seems that you all are not happy to see a friend of such stature along with me. Why would that not be the case? Why would that be the case, my friends?
Ebed is under church discipline.
Oh? For what violation?
Oh, was that a matter you handled, Serventi? I don't think so. Diminuous? And Diminuous kind of sits back in his chair and drinks his ale.
Well, if no one is able to lay a charge against him, then do not the great scriptures say, who will bring a charge against God's elect? Who is the one who condemns? So if there is no charge, there is no violation for him being here.
You'll have to forgive our ways, Donatello. Ebed has been a problem child ever since he left his home under the bay to join the land of man.
Well then, how fitting it would be for us civilized folk, if you would like, to show him how upperclassmen behave, not only with dignity, but with equality. He stares at every single one of them in the eye as he says the last word, equality, to them.
The mayor kind of seems somehow slightly clammier than a froggish exterior would be. He just goes, this is off to an interesting start for the night of socialization. My friend in the cloth, why don't you find a seat and have something? And his wife kind of pats his arm supportively.
Well, of course. I did not mean to intrude, but simply to remind us of the ways of our Lord. Mayor, Madam, he bows to each one of them as he begins to look for a seat.
They nod their head as the wife is actually taking out a hanky and is dabbing the mayor's forehead a little.
As he begins to walk back, he smirks and he looks towards his friend.
As you're standing over here, Ebed seems very nervous, but he seems appreciative. You notice as you're walking back that this man dressed in red is just sitting all the way back. He's doing that thing where, like, it's a four-legged chair, but he's only sitting on the back too, as he sips. And roll either religion or history.
Okay.
Which
one am I better at?
Folks.
I think I'm good at both, but yeah, I am good at both.
There's a familiar air about his appearance, the reddish hair, the slightly middle-aged but seemingly perfect skin. And he just kind of smiles at you.
I smile back and walk to him. Excuse me, my friend, I do not mean to intrude, but do I not know you from somewhere?
Perhaps. I'm a man of many familiarities.
Such might be the case, but of course, I am a very old man, or in your age, very old man. In mine, not necessarily very so, but I have been through a lot, and I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of faces.
As have I, in fact. When you travel the world, as I do, you start to see the same types of people. In fact, are you a fan of the cards?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say a fan, but I am familiar.
Are you a fan of pondering fortune?
Well, the great scriptures say that the die is cast in the lap, but the outcome is, of course, from the great Paylor.
Indeed, and they cast lots to replace that traitor.
Indeed.
Would you be interested in a... He pulls out what is basically this world's equivalent of a tarot deck. Would you be interested in a little glance?
He hesitates. Fine.
If you two want to be by Donatello as this is happening, you can.
Nella's kind of staying back at the moment.
Okay. The captain there. He pulls out, again, a tarot deck, and he shuffles it around a little, mutters a little something under his breath.
I don't hear it, do I?
What languages do you speak? Both of you. By him.
Common, Aquan, and Celestial.
Celestial, Common, Halfling, Orc, and that's it.
Okay. It sounds related to Celestial, but it is by no means Celestial. It is more guttural and harsh. And he lays out 3 cards. He's sat to where there's kind of like, it's a corner of the table, but it's like a faux table between you. He lays out the cards, and he reveals the first one. And it is instantly, Donatello, you remember this from the scripture and from history. This is a 10-headed dragon. The card itself, you realize as it's flipped over, is torn so that 3 of the 10 heads are severed. This is the beast of Revelation, but to any holy man you've heard talk about the age of dragons, this is Tiamat. And the man says, "The wounded beast, that is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die." And he turns over the other. And you see a depiction of a sea, an ocean, in tumult. And he says, "Tumult. One threw a great wind upon the sea, and there was a great storm upon the sea, so that the ship was about to break apart." A story I quite like. And he flips over the last. Nella, are you sure you don't want to be there for this one?
I mean, she's watching from afar, but she's not going to get close.
So she's present.
Okay, you'd be within earshot, but you might not be able to see it. For those who are close enough to see it, it is a. It's like a play. It's like a face card in a playing deck, where it's got a split and 2 different versions of the same guy. On top is an ancient, withered man wearing a blue poncho that flows down until it mirrors into the poncho worn by the much younger man on the bottom, both bearded, both holding a book in their hand. And he goes, "The timekeeper. A human mind is a fickle, fragile thing. Pushed too far, its limits abound. and sanity can seep through the crack. And he puts the cards away.
Donatello, bewildered and slightly shaken. Thank you. What do you think any of this means?
Oh, I told you. I explained the cards. Actually, I should be thanking you. I never quite know what's going to show up.
Well, you're welcome, I suppose. He bows. Thank you for your time.
Oh, sir. Thank you for your time.
And he slowly, carefully walks away.
Unless there's some more interacting you want to do. Is there anyone else you want to interact with? Anyone?
The captain's pretty much lost. This is not his atmosphere.
Fair. Though you are there in a lovely Admiralty.
I'm just walking around like a peacock with the Admiral outfit.
Fair. If everyone's okay, I guess we can go back to the epic moment.
Back to where we began.
Back to the reason the captain's going to have to buy the uniform.
Right. As you step away from the strange red-dressed man, the doors slam open as a hush comes over the room. Standing in the doorway is what appears to be some different Imperial Admiral, slightly different uniform than the captain is wearing. As he steps into the light, showing his gold-trimmed black bicorn, it shadows his face, below which he's wearing a Pelorian blue shawl, riveted with gold chain over a mithril pauldrons. His brown coat overlays a green shirt. The shawl itself trains all the way to the floor alongside his black pants and boots. As he steps forward and moves into the light, he removes from his hand what seems to be a ring from his gloved finger, and his form shifts, growing a foot taller, his body filling out into a buffer visage, his face elongating until a scaled snout is protruding, his eyes, once blue, now flush orange as he blinks and their reptilian pupils form. As Father Innocent speaks up, "Commandant Grimshaw, Dragonborn Ambassador, we are honored you could join us."
What?
And he, too far away to call, gives a very flourishy bow as he pockets, in turn, the ring. Which, Captain, that actually brings to mind that you have a ring of disguise self.
I have a ring?
Yeah, you collected it a while ago. A ring of disguise self.
I have the ring. Yes, I have the ring.
And I will put him on the board. He starts stepping in. Donatello, as you're looking, probably having a flashback to actually what will be the intro audio for this episode. One of the first times you had to deal with a casualty of the Dragonborn at the front line. You notice as Grimshaw walks past Lance that his face has flushed pale, as if he is seeing a ghost, as if he is seeing his greatest horror before him.
I do not take my eyes off of him as he begins to walk forward, clutching my gilded staff, gilded shepherd staff, barely able to withhold my anger, my sorrow, my frustration. Thoughts race through my mind. What is he doing here? Why is he here? He's not supposed to be here. He should be dead.
A waitress comes by and tries to offer him some wine, but he puts a hand up and pulls from under his coat a giant horn that he uncorks and begins to drink from. And then he takes the wine and pours it into his horn and keeps on walking. And there's a little mumbling from the from the aristocrat table, and two of the members, or the members that clearly don't actually have much to do with it, kind of shuffle away. And at that table, it is now just this group. And, yeah, what's everyone else's... Nella, what's your reaction?
Well, she just kind of sees, like... I mean, she knows that the Dragonborns here are bad. I think that she's gotten that idea thus far. But she still has that kind of, like, home bias of, like, oh, I know what this thing is. They're kind of weird, but otherwise they're kind of harmless. And she's just kind of watching it. She's confused by its attire, though.
Right. And Donnie, you recognize, and Captain, from experiencing privateers, he's wearing Pelorian garb. So he's been masquerading as some shipmaster, some admiral, some commanding officer, and they're talking. If anybody wants to try to listen in, they can try to get a little close.
Yeah, I'm getting close.
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty much there right beside him, man.
You're
a little off, but yeah.
Oh, whoops! I put a token on top of you. That's helpful. Yeah. Perception checks from everyone, please. And commotion starts to pick up again as the band returns to playing.
Wow, nice.
I'm listening.
What's interesting for those of you who were in Andal, you recognize that it's Bolgol, the strange creature that was a bard in the tavern in Andal, alongside Carmichael that one night.
Alright.
Looking for my perception. Where's the button on that?
It should be right by persuasion.
Oh yeah, there.
Ooh.
You do have the inspiration point.
Frankly, I'll just compute that into what it would have been if you. This is the weird thing about doing it on Roll20, is you can actually roll incorrectly, but when you're doing it with dice, you just go, oh wait, I added the wrong thing. This is what I should actually have added, so we'll do it. I'll rule it like that, and I'll try to do that more in the future, I think. So, +3 to get a 22, so you rolled like a 19, so an 18. You got like an 18 perception. You overhear, though they are doing...
Bit of a hush-hush.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's my notes for that? Yes. It has been 8. So the Grimshaw speaks up. It has been 8 days since we have heard from Andal. I fear Ictolu Grilvor and his partner are dead. Innocent speaks up. Two dragonborn slain, Commander Grimshaw. I thought your kind were more indomitable. Grimshaw visibly winces. Even the gods were mortal. The well-overdressed one, the one dressed similar to your assassin, speaks up as he kind of leans back. This is concerning, as dead insurgents point to interlopers. Yes, the mayor speaks up. My eyes and ears have tracked a small party of newcomers. Their ambitions make them suspect. No? Innocent speaks up. No rabble could threaten our resolve, Mayor Vow. The Inquisitor takes a drink. And how nosy have these interlopers become? At which point Diminuous leans, putting his arms on the table. They know about the slaves, and amongst them is a member of the Silent Hand. Inquisitor. The one overdressed speaks up. How daring. The elite spy network must employ such lackeys to do their dirty work. No matter. They adore their shadows, like a drunkard his cup. Haggis speaks up. I have also been receiving correspondence from the Silent Hand, one Silas Creed. The man is visibly taken aback when he says this. Like, he recognizes the name. You can tell as you glance at him. And so the prodigal lives. This is no matter. The Silent Hand is just like the Inquisition. We have no side. Perhaps I should pay them a visit myself. Or to Andal, as our ambassador has proven his kin are not as we once esteemed them. Grimshaw speaks up. One dragonborn is still worth 10 human warriors. So we had 20 interlopers? Diminuous speaks up. About 7, in fact. It's difficult as only 3 or 5 do much of anything at one time. Then the youngest of the clerics, Serventi, speaks up. It should be of note, if anyone cared to look, that they found their way here to the Galla. The Inquisitor... Sorry. No! Words. Forget I said. I shouldn't have written this the way I did. The overdressed one leans forward. How daring. Is their fearless assassin also gracing our presence? Serventi then shakes his head. To which, who you can now conclude is an Inquisitor, smirks. Now that adds up. I recommend we end their investigation tonight. He then gets up to head out of the room. And they all look about each other.
I'm tempted to follow him.
Do you follow him?
You know what? Yes.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it?
I'm a 400-pound turtle. I do, and I am in full religious garb. I do not think,
you can still,
unless I'm in a group of like traveling monks following him, I do not think that will work.
All right, you pretty obviously follow him past the bards into this back section.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Come on, roll 20. Work. as you exit into the hallway, he turns and acknowledges you.
I nod in respect. It's a beautiful night, is it not?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I agree.
You are a man of war, no?
I used to be.
It's written all over your face, your posture. I study people, Donatello.
You know my name.
I know many things that the Lion's Den are ignorant to. I, as you could extrapolate, am an inquisitor.
Then, Inquisitor, you must know who I am, as you already know, and you must know my dedication to Paylor and to this kingdom.
Yes. I also know your dedication to your comrades, who I have just put in check. Run along,
What?
Bishop. Your pawns need you.
What do you mean?
You'll find that for all the gumption in that church, their bite is worse than their bark.
I use my mage hand to push him to the wall without touching him.
He doesn't even resist.
Hmm?
He doesn't even resist as he starts to laugh. You didn't have
Speak
communion.
plainly.
You didn't have communion with them, did you?
I don't believe I did I?
No. It's not been
No.
Suundal yet.
No, I have not.
I think they're fixing to have communion with your friends very shortly.
Darn, I don't have hold person. I use command and command him to kneel.
Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Where's his character sheet? Oh. Dude, I should have had that prepared. That's on me.
No, I probably should have told you beforehand, even though, in hindsight.
Full person technically would be a thing for that, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's the best thing I got.
Man, where did I put him? I know he has a whole... Or does he not have a thing yet? Maybe he doesn't. Wow, that's on me.
That's okay.
Well, I can always have it go. He he twirls his mustache.
I look at him and point my staff to him. This isn't over. Justice will come to you.
Oh no. It's far from over. Events almost 32 years in the making. Yes. It's far from over. My dear Donatello. And with that, he starts walking away.
I run back to the I run back to the ballroom to make sure that none of our crew eats anything, nor none of the holy men eat anything.
In the time that has happened, what have the two of you been up to?
What have I been up to? I am still walking around like a peacock among the area, but also trying to figure out where Donatello went.
You would have seen him go to follow the Inquisitor.
Okay.
Actually, at this point, they start, after there's been enough food, and while that whole encounter is going on, you hear the clinking of the mayor's wine chalice, and he goes, "And now we will move on to the ball dancing section of the gala." And the waitstaff rearrange the tables.
You wanna dance? Let's dance.
And everybody starts reorganizing themselves, and I need to put clerical group on here. And I think we're going to take a slight break. For like 5-10 minutes. Closer to 5. Oops, wrong button. Starting with Kyle, could you please give a gospel break, and then we can go through explaining who we are, where people can find stuffs and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, gather around. Let me tell you a story about a man named Adam who screwed up everything that blamed God. What a knucklehead. Because of him, we're all born into sin. All have sinned and fell short of the glory of God. None are good, no, not one. None are righteous, no, not one. And the wages of sin is death. Which means if we stood before a just, holy, righteous God today, we would be condemned of our sinful actions. But there's good news, aka the gospel. 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ came. Perfect man, perfect God. Lived a perfect, sinless life, went to Calvary and died for our sins, took the condemnation that we deserved so we could have his righteousness. Was buried and rose again on the third day. If you confess in your mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord, believe in your heart God rose from the dead, you shall be saved. Today is the day of the Lord's salvation. He stands at the door and knocks. Question is, are you going to answer? And if you've already answered, please share the gospel. And if you are already saved, get yourself in a pew so you can be disciple. Y'all want to know who wants to start on?
I mean, you could do it. You could do it first, my guy.
Okay, all right. I'm Kyle St. Andrews. You can find everything at kylestandrews.com. I'm on multiple platforms as Kyle St. Andrews. I'll repeat myself over and over again. Also, if you would like to check out what my logo says, TWC, go to my link in the bios and you will see that the TWC has a Discord. We're trying to reach out to multiple platforms to share the gospel and educate. Tag, you're it.
Well, I am the Black Doctor. You can find me here at Black Doctor 21. You can also find me on YouTube under the Black Doctor, and on my Instagram, also known as the Black Doctor. I not only participate in this particular D&D campaign, but I also participate in Nola Moore's Journey Through Miro as the Paladin of Vengeance, Balgroth the Dark, as well as our friend Captain Calvinist campaign, Tales of Aesir, as the mighty Dragonborn Forge Cleric, Athanasius. there does seem to be a kind of religious theme going on with all of my stuff, which fits the brand. So if you want to get all of my stuff, follow my link tree. This will give you access to my Instagram, my YouTube, where I put a lot of my content out on. You can also take a look at my merch store, where I sell shirts, which have both internal and external references to all of my content that I do and some highlight stuff. As well, you can check out my Patreon, which is like the main source of income that I have online, where you can subscribe to multiple tiers, where I produce audiobooks, exclusive live streams, church history lessons, and most recently, I've partnered with my friend Solomon Wisdom Art to produce a personalized AI art for you guys. So come and support me. You're up.
Who's gone? Has you gone?
I mean, Jeremiah kind of already said my piece. I have a D&D game. I stream it on Twitch under the same name as my TikTok, Null and Paranoid, and then I post it on YouTube if I get around to editing it under the same name as this. That's about it.
Journey through Miro, it's awesome. I play Yip Yap Nutter Cobalt Roll. Yeah, stabby stabby. Yes, I also am a share in Captain Calvinist's campaign, Tales of EACR. Of course, as you all know, I DM here. I also have a Patreon, although I need to figure out a new content thing to make for that, other than just Lou's Corner, because my dog's cute, but for some reason that doesn't seem to be attracting new patrons. Yeah, I have YouTube, of course. This is just for those on TikTok, my YouTube, Lone Jedi 100. For those on TikTok, my TikTok, .StevenStowell. I think I used my words correctly. And with that, we game to the return. Is Cap back? Is he just on mute?
I am back.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm
also going to point out that you said and game to the return.
And that was intentional.
Sure it is.
There it was.
I'm just messing with you.
Right. Cap. Doc. There we go. Man, my single syllabic nicknames for y'all is starting to bite me. As you come back into the room, they have already set up, and the bards have begun playing more dancing music as some people begin to take the center and dance. The mayor and his wife, and some other aristocrats. Some of them sit, like Ebed is sitting nervously. Nothing seems too suspicious so far.
I go to sit by Ebed and I guess sort of look around. Do I see any of the people who were conspiring, or do I see any of the conspirators around?
You do. Lady Lorelei sits in a corner, just looking. Actually, no, Lady Lorelei is at the same table that you're at.
Mm-hmm.
The clerics are standing over here, looking. Roll an insight check, if you would.
Okay. Just so you know, I will never be afraid to to use my inspiration. Insight, was it?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't need it.
They look hungry in how they're looking around. how they're looking at people. They have a seemliness on their face, as if like not carnal, but like for food.
So it's just regular hunger, but
they're looking at people as they're exhibiting these signs of like that physical reaction people have when they're hungry and they see a great steak go by on a platter.
oh, that's not good. While everyone's watching and while the music's playing, I cast Detect Evil and Good.
All three of them, even Ebed, immediately ping as undead.
His staff drops.
And this ground is neither consecrated nor desecrated. Wait, yours does do desecration, consecration? Yes. But the sense from the church is so strong that even from here you can tell it is desecrated ground.
Donatello begins stammering.
This is like if you were stumbling around in a pantry and you checked a mason jar and it was like generations of putrid mold. Kind of an awakening.
We need to get out of here. This is dangerous ground. None of us are safe. This is a trap.
Nella, Captain, what are you two doing?
Is there a bar? Or like...
Yes, there is.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to it and see if I can find a deacon's thing.
Oh, yes. Do you specifically ask for the drink by name?
Yes.
Yep, the bartender presents a bottle.
Oh my god.
And he very craftily pours you kind of like a shot, but like a big, kind of probably a double shot. Kind of slides it over to you.
Can I ask him for the bottle?
That would not be... that would be apropos, he says as he puts the bottle back under the bar.
I don't know what that means. But
that means you do not do it. It is taboo.
I'm sorry, I can't actually hear you.
He says, that means you cannot do it. It is taboo.
It's the boo of the tabs.
It is against procedure. If you want to purchase, you can go to a liquor store. Or the Gathering.
What?
If you want to purchase a bottle, you could go to a liquor store or the Gathering. This is not a place to buy alcohol, this is a place to intake alcohol.
Okay, she's gonna take the shot and like walk away for a second. She's not gonna drink it, but she's just gonna walk away for a second.
Okay. As you do, Servente had actually been slowly coming up behind you. He stopped and goes, oh, hello.
Hello?
How are you enjoying the gala?
It is different than what I'm used to.
Oh. What were you expecting?
Well, I was expecting this, but not to this.
Oh. I'm sorry, I did not track what you said. I'm sorry.
I was expecting this. I'm just not used to it.
Ah, yes, I see. That happens. Do you have any questions about, say, the party, or perhaps spiritual? I'd be happy to discuss.
Uh, I don't know, actually. I'm trying to remember if she knows this person.
You kind of met him when you went to the church a few days ago.
Okay. Well, I'm actually wanting to retrieve something for a friend while I'm here.
Oh, cool. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Well, my friend, he owns a tavern.
Deacon!
Yes.
Oh,
His supply of, what's it called again?
Gallamy. Ale.
Galamede ale was stolen,
Oh,
and they have some here, so I am led to assume that they stole his supply.
no, Sham Vow imports his ales from only the finest and most reputable retailers. Why, he has elven wine from the age of eons.
I don't know what an elf is, but I have this very small glass of ale, and it is the same.
Yeah. Interesting. Captain, what are you up to?
Is there any other people other than the one that we're trying to watch? Is there any other naval officers walking around?
There is not. And, roll insight. Since I can't think of the only other thing I could think of you could roll would have to be a joke saying, boating is close enough to religion to Sean. I'll let you roll again.
Try harder this time.
Okay.
He did try slightly harder.
You know what? It's easy enough. The Reichfaust is one of the flagships of the Pelorian fleet. The fact that whoever the commander of the Reichfaust is has to be in town, and he is not here, you can probably use a process of reduction to conclude that Grimshaw is masquerading as the commander of the Reichfaust.
Ah, so we got stolen valor.
I'm gonna kill him.
Well, I mean, you would know that Admiral and Commandant between the Pelorian and the Dirall dynasty are kind of equivalent ranks, so it's more just espionage.
to make a scene or to not make a scene? That is the question.
That is the
Why not come to us first?
Donatello, as you're sitting next to Ebed, could you make a... He seems uncomfortable.
So I tried. So you're talking to me about Ebed's state?
Yes, I'm letting you know that, like, he seems visibly, like, unwell.
Okay. I look to him, not touching him, but I look towards him and say, my dear friend, you really do not look well. What seems to be the trouble? Obviously knowing what the trouble is, I as caringly as possible tell him, what seems to be the trouble?
I should have... I knew what was going to happen when you said you would be here, and as he goes to pad his neck like this, you see 2 puncture marks near his gills. I should have tried to convince you not to come. I should have told you not to come.
My boy, what happened to you?
What do you mean? What?
I point to the 2 marks on his neck.
Well, it's probably just a... And he passes out.
I get up, sitting him up, and checking his heartbeat to see if he's still alive. I'm not going to use any of my magic on him because that possibly would actually kill him. But I'm checking to see if he's still breathing.
He is exhibiting extremely shallow breaths.
But he is alive.
He is alive. He is alive.
So there's a chance.
Diminuoso comes over, leans over, and goes, "What's going on? What's wrong?"
I look at him, then look at the boy. This boy is in terrible conditions. We need to get him away from here. There is something dark in this place. I need to speak with Madame Lorelei. Could you keep an eye on him?
He roll a perception. He smirks. Goes, "Sure." He comes around to check on the boy.
Great. Now I don't trust him. You know what? I get up to go speak to Miss Lorelei, and I keep turning my back to him, but also turn around and keep looking at him.
Okay.
And I call the captain. Captain, would you mind looking over this lad? He is unwell while I go take care of some business really quick.
Sure. What am I looking over?
I point to our sickly boy and tell him, make sure that nobody lays a hand on him to harm him.
Our sickly boy.
Boy.
My boy.
Small boy who we keep sickly on the floor.
I get up and try to seek Lorelei because I think she's the highest one of the order here, right?
In terms of social status,
right.
This is like every conspiracy theory of the elites get together in the Bohemian Grove and they do things. Like she's one of those elites that is there.
So is she in on it?
It's hard to say. She was certainly present at the discussion.
I go to
You've not
Miss
heard her
Lorna.
comment. You've not heard her comment yet.
Right. And so I go to Miss Lorelai, and I, of course, greet her. Madam, it is good to see you. It is an honor to see you.
Greetings, Jive.
Thank you. There is one thing I should probably tell you about. You should not be here.
Oh.
Yes. Especially for a holy woman such as yourself. I sense darkness here. This ground is unsafe. There are undead around us. And I lean in closer. Really close so she gets in her ear. So I get in her ear. There seems to be a plot seeking the destruction of our lands. There seems to be traitors among us. And you need to be kept safe.
My dear boy, I have my guards. And my stature. Not even the Inquisition would dare oppose House Lorelei.
With all due respect, madam, the Inquisition would not care about you. They have enough pride to sift you like wheat. It is about time that things must be done for the safety of our people and for the safety of those who follow Palor's light.
Now, child. Do you not have faith enough to not worry? She pats your shoulder.
I take her hand and I tap it as well, and I lean in closer. But yes, even the faithful must be due watchmen, to watch out for danger and call it out. And I believe this is what I am doing, ma'am. If you have faith in me.
I have faith in bureaucracy. For theocracy has kept this war going for 32 years. I have spent quite some time of my precious wilting life trying to bring about peace. That is why I am afraid. She slowly gets up and ushers over a guard to help her. I must leave as my compatriots deal with the interlopers.
My jaw drops. Madam.
She looks at. Are you wearing basically a pendant? Because like I described last time, there's the war campaigns would be sponsored by different families. Would you be wearing some symbology of the family that probably sponsored your unit?
Mm-hmm. Always.
Well, so much faith I had in that campaign. And they walk away. As Captain, how... Roll perception for me.
Oh!
You catch very easily. You catch the cleric trying to slip the sickly cleric something while you're not looking, but you immediately are snapped back by the motion. and then you see as he shoves up his sleeve, what seems to be a vial of blood.
I grab his arm.
Run me! Do you continue to hold on?
Yes, I do.
Okay. This is going to be an opposed grapple check. That's a... No, do you know how grappling works? I think it's two different things. That's why it slips my mind.
I think it's like a base strength check versus a strength saving throw or something like that.
I think... You know what? I have the internet at my fingertips. Why am I being stupid?
You mean do a strength check?
1 second.
Before we roll that,
let's make sure it's correct. Make a strength athletics. Okay, so roll athletics.
yeah, and that's fourth down. There you go.
Cool.
I hope he ate his Wheaties this morning.
If he needs to re-roll, I am willing to give my inspiration that I already have.
And that it's athletics versus acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not how NPC sheets work. Ooh.
Vampire.
I just looked at the name.
Oh well. As he tries to pull away and you hold him there, he hisses as his fangs descend from his top jaw.
Oh my gosh, it's Miguel O'Hara.
I don't get that joke.
Spider-Man 2099.
Does the captain have the liberty to respond how he wants to on the situation?
Oh yes, we're not in initiative yet.
Shoot him in the face.
I'm going to hit him in the face.
Alright, we'll count this as your surprise round, and then we'll
surprise attack.
Initiative. That was the wrong button.
What do I roll for hit?
You click on the weapon name. To have it roll to hit, you click on the thing, on the name, and then when it goes in the little thing.
I don't have a punch. That's the thing.
You should.
I'll use my staff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't have an unarmed strike set.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a staff. Surprise bow staff. That's actually perfect. I didn't know you had one.
Great. I should have used that.
For Dominios.
You let me pick the staff up one time, remember? Keep it.
Oh. This is something you gathered. That it slams right across his face, but it seems like there is no damage.
Oh no.
I still wanted to hit him, that's all it was.
You hit him, and now you may click on your token and roll initiative. I should do that for these guys as well. First, let me pull them up to the thing.
Oh.
We got some pretty low rolls today.
Halo roller. That's not a good parody.
Oh no.
Dominios. Yours is here. And Serventi. It's still over by Nella. Oof.
Oh no.
No. Guess I'll just die.
Guess I'll die.
What? He was talking to me. me. Oh no.
Oh no.
Diminuos. Okay, let's rearrange this because Donnie, you went over here to talk to someone.
Yes, I went to talk to Lorelei. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, and Captain, you would be closer. You're
Yeah.
basically standing. Both of you and Diminuos are standing over Ebed. None of these names are English. Some of them are Latin gibberish.
Well, Ebed is technically Ebed, which is slave,
Yeah.
which is
Ebed is just
which is kind of sad. Which is kind of sad for Ebed.
Yes. He has a very on the nose name. Diminuos leans over and kind of thrusts your arm towards him and tries to bite you, Captain. That'll be an attack roll from him.
Ooh.
Shoot. Okay, I need to switch off rolling with advantage. I don't know why that's the default. Stupid.
They just like you, dude.
But it's like for literally every sheet. Okay, sorry. I'll make it interesting. What's your AC, Captain? It is disorienting to not be able to actually see y'all's faces.
13.
13. I'll say he uses his advantage that he has. He bites, manages to bite you. Sorry, I'm having technical issues. Okay.
It's okay. Performance issues happen with everyone.
Oof.
Because computers suck.
His fangs sink into your arm as they deal 8 damage and 10 additional necrotic damage.
Oh.
So 18 total. Nice.
18.
That hurt. Now I'm mad.
And now I'm worried.
God, who bit me? Mark that person.
This guy. And he is going to do it again because he has multi-attack.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Go ahead.
He misses the second attempt at biting as you're starting to recoil from the pain and necrotic damage. Up next, you hear the bellowing cackle of Father Hagios as he does something. Who is he near? He walks towards you over here, and these people, as a reaction, they kind of shuffle to the side, not wanting to get wrapped up in what's going on. He goes, interlopers make good meals.
Who was the one who said that?
Father Hagios Innocent. And
So it'd be him?
yeah. Bishop Donatello, why must we be so hostile? And he will attempt to cast Charm on you. Please roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Just a plain wisdom save.
Who's rolling the wisdom saving throw?
No, it was me, and I rolled a 26.
As you make like As you make eye contact with him, it's almost as if these red ethereal tendrils flash out from the veins in his eyes and try to intertwine with the veins in your eyes, but you manage to shrug it off as he just looks like a disappointed old man.
Because I see past your lies. I see past your deception. I see past your path of destruction. And by Pelor's might, you will be destroyed. Can I respond in any way?
You just talking's a free action.
No, I mean like responding like that's technically an attack, isn't it?
If you have a reaction, like if you're a tiefling, you'd have Hellish Rebuke if it did damage to you.
Nah, I don't have anything like that.
He just looked at you after what you said and goes, so be it. And Captain, it is now your turn as you've been bit.
Which arm was I bit on?
Whichever arm you were holding his with as he put away the vial. And you went, nope.
That'd have been my right hand. So I'll pull my left hand, my pistol, put it to his face, and pull the trigger.
Roll for it.
Ow.
Ooh. He,
That was a...
He bites it, and he wrenches it out of your hand. As you do manage to fire and blow out the backside of his cheek. He, like a dog with a chew toy, he shakes it and throws it away.
Good, I got it in the second one.
First pocket sand. Second pocket sand.
Sorry. Sand in every pocket. Do you have an extra action you can do? Or any bonus actions?
I got a inspiration that I think Doc gave me at the beginning of the...
Inspiration, unfortunately, cannot be used to garner an extra action.
I don't have a extraction.
Right. Okay.
I think that's it.
Actually, can you click on damage for that? Since I did say it did do some damage.
Click on what?
Click the flintlock pistol per...
Oh, got you.
Okay.
There you go.
So he did take some damage, but in a falterous way. I just realized I should have a sheet where I'm writing down how much damage people have taken.
I was about to say, I don't think these people should be damage sponges. They're good for the plot, but not damage sponges.
80 minus 2. Okay, so that's... Okay. So yeah. Sorry about how much that took. Okay, Nella Volcan. As all this commotion is ringing out, in front of you, Sir Venti has kind of gone like, as the fangs extend or descend.
Does he seem like annoyed or?
He's like, roll a quick insight.
I.
It's hard to tell.
She doesn't know what a vampire is.
Always expect malicious intent.
Combat has started to break out. You've heard a gunshot.
Yes, I know that, but she's not completely sure the dude in front of her is technically an enemy yet.
Mm-hmm. You did overhear that they did have a plot to kill you, like 5 minutes ago.
Well, fair. You know, She's gonna throw her, because she hasn't drank it yet, she's gonna throw the shot of Galla meat in his face and then try and go for her warhammer at the entrance.
Okay, roll dex.
A dex saving throw or just dex?
Just dex. This is an improvised weapon. Technically, I'll say he'll have to make a dex saving throw. Oh, that's how you're actually supposed to click for those.
Oh my god.
What?
As you do that, as you go to throw, his eyes suddenly, they softened slightly in how he was holding them from the side. They instantly snap, and his pupils dilate, and before the liquid even starts leaving the shot glass, at inhuman speeds, he snaps to the side to dodge the volley.
He's gone Ultra Instinct.
He's a vampire.
Which is it, the right or the bottom one where her stuff is at?
So this is an inner chamber. So it's at like the front entrance, and this is a chamber much farther in. You still have your hand axe. It's just that very big, hard to sheath weapons they didn't really want. Like the captain does not have his musket, but he has his pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm guessing
And
that...
I wouldn't necessarily have my javelin, would I? But I'd have my mace.
I'd have my cutlass, wouldn't
Huh?
I? I'd have my cutlass on my side, wouldn't I?
Yes, just as the Dragonborn has his. Which actually, I just realized I should put him in the initiative order. My bad. I'm still trying to find where I can... here's the advantage toggle. Never roll it.
Actually... Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I want to take back those. If I end up fighting him, I can keep those rolls, but I want to like backtrack a little bit. After I throw the drink at him, I want to like look at him. Do you want to fight me?
No, I want you to roll over and die!
Alright, I'm just gonna try and hit him, but I'm guessing both of those miss.
They do.
Well,
Do you want to fight me? No, I want you to roll over and die. I'm afraid I can't do that.
You expect me to suffer? No, Bond, I expect you to die!
No, I don't think I will.
that's all I can do.
You expect us to walk? No, hobbits, I expect you to fly!
Well, technically they did.
Okay, where? Grimshaw. Okay, we'll get to the end of this initiative and then I'll reshuffle that.
We'll get to the end of this shenanigans.
Grimshaw is shocked. He's taken aback. He cannot act this round. So uncivilized. Donatello, the turn comes to you as a gunshot just rung out right beside you. Half of Dominios's cheek has been, the back portion, gone.
I slightly feel some sensation on the back of my nice white hood as I continue to face the he's not a bishop, is he? What's his name again?
Sort of Dominios.
Yeah, as I still face Dominios, he's not in the roll queue, but still for the sake of me just absolutely disliking him, I am going to pull him towards me using Almighty Push, using my mage hand.
So you're pulling the vampire Dominios towards you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he is in the initiative order. That's a...
Yes.
Strength save. That's not his character sheet. Strength. Okay, he doesn't have special strength saving powers. What's your DC?
15.
Meets it beats. He starts sliding towards you, but then he resists. And looks back over his shoulder at you, grimacing. You can now.
I was immediately looking towards this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
you're cool.
Yeah, no, he's a little punk. He can't do anything. Yeah, he flies towards you. Oh, hello!
Goodbye. As he looks within himself, calls upon the might of Pelor, and says, "May you all be exposed. May you all feel Pelor's light." And he channels Turn Undead.
Oh, goodness. Each undead who can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
And I think that'd probably expose all of them. Good night.
It is just the clergy and even Ebed.
All of the clergy?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh goodness, why is it not saying the exact persons whom that was from? Well, I guess it's easy enough. As he's unconscious, he can't resist. But he's also unconscious, so he can't react properly. Is the DC on that also 15?
Let me check. Starting at 5th level. It doesn't actually say.
It is turned for 1 minute, or until it takes damage.
Yeah.
Okay. He stopped. The Diminuo stops looking at you. Looks away.
It's like, why'd you do that? Then suddenly, oh no.
Actually, Cervenci is outside of your range. I shouldn't have rolled for him.
Whom?
He kind of... magics. And he leans in to try to bite you, Nella.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh. And he goes to bite you again. Oh, that one doesn't hit.
No, it's just the first.
He bites you once. You take 6 damage. You take 4 necrotic damage, which is slightly
10.
As he bites you, you feel something within you start to wither, sourced at the bite.
So just to make sure about my channel divinity, it only affected just these 2 guys, or does it affect any else of the undead around 30 feet of me?
The guy you grabbed it did nothing to. He's just mortified because you're being over the top with him, and he's just an aristocrat. Hagios is turned, as well as Diminuous.
So, like, these guys aren't vampires. The guy that those 2 that I was talking to, they weren't. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was mistaken. I was gravely mistaken.
Grave.
Time to use my spare the dying.
And as we click over, I am going to make sure this order is put back in descending order. And my website had a glitch. I'm gonna go do something really quick. I will be right back. My apologies. Talk amongst yourselves.
So I'm still trying to figure out the guys that we have here are, 1, they're vampires. 2, they're trying to take down, I guess, the Empire for themselves, and they don't like anyone. And for some reason, they're trying to kill us.
I assume they're trying to take over the port, but yeah, I agree with. Ain't this port one of the key port cities?
I believe so. And of course, because of this really, really big party, I guess this would be the perfect time to do it because everyone's here, and this would be the great way to get rid of everyone. And I guess now, like, they're literally working with the Dragonborn. And I can't wait to get my hands on that guy in this fight, because he's not going to last long. But I'm still trying to figure out who all is here and who all is a vampire, because apparently all of the clergy are vampires except me.
Yep, you're in a room full of vampires. Oh goodness, yes, Max. That was. I don't know how that started, but if I could understand if by the end of it that was because y'all were worn out with talking.
No, I don't want to talk about it. Well, I could talk about it, but not in this.
Could talk about it, but it'd take the rest of the session. Oh goodness. Anyways,
it's kind of hard to debate someone who has no position at all.
Right. Any Hamlet.
Anywho, vampires.
Anywho, we're gonna die. Diminuos is actually under the effects of Turn Undead. It is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. Spend its turn moving as far away from you as it can. So Diminuos just stands up and goes and moves all the way to over here.
Does that mean the captain got an opportunity attack? Because he probably went by him.
Yes, Captain, you have an opportunity attack.
I'm smart.
As the cleric moves by you, you have an opportunity to do violence to him.
So can I pull my cutlass and swing it at him as he runs by?
Oh, most definitely, yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That hits. Roll damage.
5.
Right. You slice into his arm, and something you're noticing now that one of these creatures is actually bleeding is that it's not like normal blood. It's thicker, darker, like the blood within them is aged rather than fresh lifeblood.
Thicker than water.
As I mark down that he's taken more damage. Yeah, he moves there. He can't do anything. Innocent also. You're blimey right. Ooh.
So, remind me, where is Innocent?
This is he.
Ah. Okay. I'm coming after him next.
And for the audience who didn't get to see that, this is he. Now, just Grimshaw's turn. As he kind of just stops and looks around. Draws this very elegantly designed weapon from his side. This, in modern terms, bedazzled rapier. He goes, "This is where the fun begins."
Who stole that from Anakin?
And he's gonna be a drama queen, and that's all he's actually gonna do on his turn. Nella.
Okay.
You've been bit.
I have been bit.
You have mail. That's not a letter, that's a threat.
While she's doing something, step away for 2 seconds.
She's gonna kind of rub where he bit her.
As you look at it, the very rim of the bite marks are blackened.
You are dead. Or dying.
Smile. Yes. Vampire spawn.
Well, I don't know what a vampire is, but I know who Svelda is. And I just killed a mosquito.
Yeah, killing vampires.
Honestly, though, surprised I got it.
Nice.
I once accidentally went off on a mosquito eater, not realizing that it was not a mosquito.
They're so big, it's terrifying.
Right? It's like, if you don't know, it's like, oh, that's a mosquito? Yeah, I can mess with that.
Question. Can, well, I guess 2 questions. Does necrotic damage, act like poisoning, that it happens over and over and over again until it's cured?
No, it's just very tricky in how it can be healed.
So, that was my follow-up question. How can it be healed?
I'll say, what did it say up here in 5th edition?
It reduces the maximum amount of hit points by that number, and then it doesn't come back until you take a long rest.
Yeah, I'll say specifically, I'll go with older D&D rulings. Necrotic damage, at least from this source, you would know a vampiric damage could only be healed by holy magic.
Okay, so something like lesser restoration or something like that.
Or like holy healing in general. Like to gain full hit points, there's going to need to be something holy involved.
Yeah, like lay on hands or something like that.
Restoration would work, I'll say. Anyways, Nella, what's your actual action other than just talking?
Just wanted to make sure.
He's interested in this situation.
You're trying to make it interesting. Yeah, I get it. But you can also try to kill him.
Yes. I'm debating things.
That's Christina.
She's just gonna try and slice at him again.
Alright.
What? Okay.
Roll!
Slicing.
I mean... Okay.
I want to try and... She's gonna try and get him in the same spot that he bit her, but like on him.
So basically here-ish.
Just chop down onto his shoulder. That's fun.
Ah! Minus that. Alrighty, Captain, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, my battery's not low enough yet to justify interrupting things. What do you want to do? It is your turn.
Well, the guy who run by me, after I cut him, I want to take my second pistol and fire at his back.
Alright, roll for it. Roll damage.
Yeah, I hit that.
Okay. Ugh.
For the...
Yeah. You can also move on your turn, now that you've done your action. I think you should be starting to get multi-attacks as a ranger. At least a second one, I think. But we can hash that out later.
Yeah.
Donatella.
Sure.
So
let's see. That's 10, 50. Yeah, that's well within range. I'm gonna come up right to the Dragonborn.
Okay, you jump over the table.
Yes.
We'll say gracefully enough.
Roll over the table and go straight to the Dragonborn, charging at him. And first and foremost, summoning behind him my spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. I'm gonna make it a lot cooler at this point then. Okay, where is it? Is it that?
I didn't need to leave that at the door.
I take my face off at the door, cause I don't know who they wouldn't take me for. Where behind him?
Yeah, just, I guess, like right here.
Okay.
And it attacks. Could I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes. Goodbye, inspiration. I've had you for 3 campaigns.
Who can say
There we go.
that's...
Does that hit?
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 force damage.
As it strikes him, it strikes against the pauldron, and you see the pauldron dent ever so slightly, and he seems like he's jarred from that, but he doesn't seem that phased. And as you're looking at it,
Are you kidding me? I
roll a
have
really
like
quick-
+7.
roll a really quick history for me.
Uh-huh. Here.
Which could have been easily obvious to a lot of people who would have interacted with him. These mithril pauldrons. Sure, the Empire once loved mithril, as it's predominantly elven. That's their steel. That's their iron. But, especially with the war, pristine, pure mithril, thanks to the Age of Dragons, is mostly in the hands of the Diraal dynasty. So this man is wearing on his shoulders a pure symbol of the power that his people have actually been able to leverage against your people and the dynasty and the Pelorian Empire.
You dare step onto our ground. You dare mock us as a ambassador seeking unity, but instead seeking its destruction. And you insult us by wearing our armor!
It belongs in a museum! Or on your own.
Destroy it. Destroy the past. Kill it if you have to.
Kill it if you have to. Do what must be done. You will kill Luke Skywalker anyways. Serventi, taken aback. Wow. To think I was beginning to like you, and he tries to bite you again. Nella.
Oh, wait, what? Was he talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, wow.
the 19 hits?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing
The first bite misses, the next one, yeah. He sinks into almost the same spot, and you feel again that withering pain.
She kind of, like, chuckles a bit. If you keep doing that, I'm gonna do it back.
Roll
Hey,
intimidation.
yo!
Roll intimidation.
She says that more, like, gritted way, but, like, she is chuckling when she says it. Hello. There we go. Ha!
That's a good intimidation.
I need to take my glasses off to properly emulate what he does. He's kind of like,
What?
I'm gonna do math on but then the 8 necrotic.
if this was Sherry you're talking to, his eyebrow would raise. No.
Oh!
So top of the turn order, Diminuos turns around because he's been injured twice since the turn undead was cast upon him.
So it doesn't affect him anymore.
And This man is starting to look grisly from the injuries he's received. He has a cut, he has a bullet wound, he has another one.
Life sucks for him right now.
He is gonna go and he's gonna stand over. What is this?
Ebed.
Yes. Is anyone looking in that direction?
Which direction? Where?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still in my peripheral vision.
That'd probably be in my peripheral too.
You can't.
But I don't know.
You can't quite tell what he's doing, but he's standing there doing something.
Can I react or anything like that?
If you want to go so far as to try to figure out what he's doing, I'll allow you to roll a investigation check. Investigate with your eyes. You see him actually very clearly as you look over, like, what are you doing? He pulls out from his sleeve a vial, that seems to be a vial of blood, and uncorks it as he drizzles it on where you last remember seeing Ebed. Or Ebed.
I yell at him to drop it.
As you hear the screams of Hagios as he's still under the effects of turn undead, and he goes behind the bar in the corner. No!
Help me!
Grimshaw chuckles. If so deserving of this iron your elven masters were, would they not have held on to it tighter? As he thrusts his blade at you. He also on that. I feel like either of those hit, don't they?
I could use one action. I could use one action to mediate the lower one. Which one are you going to choose?
I'll go with the lower one.
I cast Shield of Faith, giving me +2 AC.
As your shield comes up and knocks his rapier out of the way, he kind of... Don't make me angry, boy! As he seems to start to fly into a rage.
Huh? Oh, we're doing this now?
Say what?
Alright.
Have his armor class wrong. Oh well.
Noel said, "Are you challenging me?"
I'm losing my mind. Let's go.
Okay, sorry. I had his AC in there wrong. That's all he's gonna do. Nella.
Just gonna like roll out the shoulder that he bit.
Roll out.
Yeah. Why do you want to kill me specifically?
Frankly, I don't, but you know too much.
I don't really. I really don't understand what's going on.
It's like you don't understand. I'm really dumb.
You.
See, I'm
Too much. You know too much.
Well, alright. And she's gonna go into a rage.
Cat.
She's specifically form of beasts is she's going to do the bite
Okay.
form of beast. So her like tusks grow like larger and sharper as she gets a more feral appearance and kind of drops her axe by her feet.
Dark Ganon.
Oh, that's unexpected.
What? And then I need to put this on. I have 2 attacks. Second one hits.
Ooh. Yes, that second one hits.
Cool.
He
So that's
again,
6.
superhumanly snaps out of the way of your first bite, but your second chomp manages to get him. Ah!
You gain a number of hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. Okay. Sick. What's my proficiency bonus? 3. Awesome. I regained 3 hit points.
As you bite into him, you've bit into animals before. There's something particularly off about this guy's blood.
You taste funny.
With that, Capitan.
That is a person with very big personality issues, and also an equally loud motorcycle.
Or a very small person. Anyways.
Okay.
Captain, what are you doing?
Good Lord, I'm trying to be nice.
I'm bleeding out, first thing.
Same, dude.
But okay, these guys right here, are they innocent or are they...
Yes, that is just the mayor and his wife who are now looking. They have that expression of, like, that shy, awkward kid who knows that something really embarrassing to them is going on right next to them, and they're like their parents are kissing and they're just trying to not acknowledge it kind of expression.
Well, how are these guys here?
That seemed really descriptive.
Yes.
They're just kind of sitting there like the 2 old Muppet guys. They're
Gotcha.
They don't seem threatening.
More.
I'm starting to feel like I'm describing the shooting room from Men in Black. Now, why did you shoot poor Susie?
Yeah.
Why did you make that guy, Spider-Man?
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna run over here to this hill with my cutlass.
Okay. Roll for it. You get him. You can get up to 2 creatures within 2 feet. That's a cool effect. You stab back through the bullet hole you got into him. It doesn't seem quite as effective. He does kind of do the little... Funny. Donatello, what do you do?
Since now the captain is preoccupied, that's keeping Ebbet safe. I am. You know what? I think I still have my staff with me because it's my walking cane. It's just gilded now.
Right.
Why am I getting so many low rolls today? It's a 12 hit.
It just barely misses, and it misses.
You're kidding me.
He quickly pulls out a parry dagger to kind of guide your strike away from him.
And summon my spiritual weapon. Oh, that's where all my luck went.
Yeah, that hits roll damage.
Good Lord.
Click for damage. There you go.
7.
He seems phased, but not too phased.
Just give me a moment. You, like your kingdom, will fall.
He smiles. Not if anything to say about it I have. Serventi, as we cut to Serventi, goes again to... he'll try to claw attack. And he'll miss, so he'll try to bite you. I don't think a 13 hit. Huh?
And he'll miss.
Okay. You bit me, you bit me, you crazy person! Diminuos is going to grasp the blade and pull himself out of it and turn around to face you, Captain. And kind of crack his neck. This will be fun. As he winds up and tries to punch you.
You should have gone for the head.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
You sound so disappointed.
You take 7, technically bludgeoning, but you take 7 damage as he decks you just right across the face. And as you start to turn around, he brings his hands together and does
A haymaker?
two-handed hit. Is that what that's called?
I think so.
And that's
I
right.
could be wrong.
And he makes another strike. Ooh. And you take 8 additional damage as he brings his fists down right into your right shoulder blade. Father Hagios is going to get up and wipe something away. And he's going to go, "You swine, help me!" And Nella, would you please make a wisdom saving throw?
What the
Yes, you.
Wow, I feel offended. Wow, I'm offended.
Oh no, what are you gonna do? Rage about it?
Oh my god, how dare you?
Ooh, you're making me
That
so mad.
actually does just make the DC. As you feel this weird, sort of stabbish tickling at the back of your neck and you just shake it off. Like a bug trying to crawl on you.
Tell me! I'm getting you next!
Save me a piece.
And he jumped over the bar and goes, "Fine!" And he tries to slash across your back.
Ha!
So it has been a minute.
Ooh.
Or he did something special. Why is he also with advantage? Roll 20, can you just stop giving people advantage unless we as DMs want you to? Can that not be a default mode?
I don't know what it is, but you suddenly getting upset just makes it all the funnier.
You
I have
feel,
resistance because I'm raging.
you feel his claws cut across your back into your lovely Galla outfit. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh well. Anyway, what does this say? Grandma can grapple the target. Oh, okay. I have resistance against bludgeoning, so what is that? 5 or 6?
So
5.
5.
It's simply slashing, but I'll let it slide.
It's bludgeoning!
It is, but I described it as. Anyways.
I also have resistance slashing.
Fair. Grimshaw tries to take another stab at you, Donatello.
Yes, it hits.
He skewers into you and twists the blade slightly. Wait, that didn't add rage damage. As he twists it, that, oh, okay. Global modifier. How do I, what? Oh, that did the same damage again. Yeah, 4 extra rage damage as he twists the rapier inside of your torso.
Okay.
It's the game, boy. We cut them open, you put them together. Nella, it's your turn.
Okay.
Nella Volcane. Nella Volcane.
Can I, since I have the extra attack, can I attack this one and then the other one with my bite?
Yeah, you can split up your attack. Also, I like how the scene.
You know what?
I like how this could just scene cut to just like do 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 of like Carmichael studying in peace.
Meanwhile, in our universe,
Meanwhile, with Doom music.
Math is math.
Okay, yes, that 25 does. So that 25 is on Hagios?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, yeah, you crunch. You crunch, and I for some reason closed his character sheet because I am a smart boy.
I'm getting my health back. Slowly getting it back.
Oh, how fun! That's an attribute of them as well.
I know, it's great. That's why I chose the bite attack. We're an even playing ground now. Kind of.
So that's 9 damage overall. Okay. He seems unfazed as, again, the disgusting flavor of whatever this flesh and blood is. Captain,
Tastes okay.
you have been dazed and confused, punched and brunched.
Yes, and I am irritated, and I will do a very unorthodox thing to do.
Oh. Pulls out an anchor.
No, I won't take my powder horn. I'm going to light it and shove it into his gut and push away.
You know what? Yeah, sure. You've opened up enough of a wound for that.
I bet.
This is gonna be.
I gotta roll for it.
We're gonna say this is. We're gonna say this is grappling because you're trying to wrestle it into him as he would be obviously trying to resist. So that's an athletics check on your end while he rolls an athletics check to not have that happen. So athletics, and he's doing accurate. Whoops, I accidentally clicked that twice. Do you have an inspiration point?
Yes, I do.
You wanna use it?
Sure.
Alright. Reroll. You're going against that 19. No!
Oh.
Actually, as you're trying to do that, he puts one foot back, and that's how he's able to push it away. But you hear Ebed cough and sputter, and his hand comes up and grasps right in the back of the knee of Diminuos as he what? And you do manage to push it into him, but it is currently unlit, and you will need to attempt to light it again as the commotion has diffused it.
Oh no.
Donatello.
Before any other harm comes to me, I'm
gonna write my last will and testament.
If anybody wants to light that thing, I've got the button.
Yeah. The charge is set, just needs a fuse.
Right. That's 1d4.
Like the last level of Medal of Honor Airborne.
Right. So that's an action. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is 1d8 plus. Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Your wounds heal right up.
So that's 8 plus 7 plus 2 plus the spell's level.
That lovely therapeutic aura.
So that's 5. So 8 plus, so that would be 8 plus 5 plus 7 which would be 20.
Oh, what?
I'm almost back up to full strength. Well, I am back up to full strength.
Nice. What else do you do? Or is that all?
No, spiritual weapon.
Right.
26.
Oh, that hits roll damage. Damage? Nope, do not do that.
Dabage. 12.
That's weird for some reason. Oh, did update. Okay. Yeah, he takes that. It's still not hitting him as hard as you would like it to be. 5 is going to take it down to 7 is going to take it down to go. I can do simple computation. I have a brain.
The sword shall pierce the heavens.
Serventi is going to keep attacking you, Nella. He's going to try a claw attack. That's not gonna do nothing. That should do something, right?
Yeah, that'll hit.
He slashes you for what will actually come down to 4 damage because of your rage.
Yes.
But he is going to try to grapple you, so please make a dexterity saving throw.
No, I only get advantage on strength saving throws.
Oh. Yeah, you get out of his grasp easy enough. You've injured both of his arms at this point, I imagine. I imagined your bite was on his other arm.
Yeah, I'm biting his shoulders. I'm biting the heck out of his shoulders.
Yeah. Diminuos is going to... Captain, you watch as Diminuos reaches down and grasps Ebed around the neck and starts to squeeze as you hear the young cleric start to sputter and choke.
Do I notice this?
Roll a quick perception.
Perception, you said?
Yes. Yeah, you hear a familiar voice sputtering.
I scream to the captain, please stop him.
Hagios again. Actually, Hagios will now try to bite at you, Nella.
Yeah.
You take the half of those damages.
Well, half of piercing, not the necrotic.
Okay, yeah. You feel yourself
So-
withering.
Hey, Donnie. Buddy.
And he doesn't actually like come off and go back. He just bears down harder to do a second bite attack. Piercing, pressing slightly deeper. He's going straight for your neck, too.
How much damage?
I'm down. I'm very down, actually.
No!
Yeah. No, and with that necrotic damage, my max health is also real low. So, I'm at 0 hit point. Well, actually, I have Relentless Endurance, so I'm at 1 hit point, but I'm not looking good.
You are not looking good.
As he pulls back as your blood is from your jugular is bathing his mouth, he looks at you with your still wherewithal to stand with a look of marvelous endurance. And with that, Captain Grimshaw simply tries to piddly stab Donatello.
Piddly, you say? Piddly, you say?
It's Taking 13 damage from that stab. Hey.
Damage.
What can... Okay, I should be using the legendary actions that a certain someone has. I don't really...
Wait, what? Oh.
I don't wanna be mean. At first it was because he was turn undead, and now it's because I just don't want to be mean. Neela. Your world has been rocked.
I want to try and run, but that would invoke opportunity from both of them, wouldn't it?
Right. Nella, I mean, I can heal you with a bonus action. Just survive.
She's going to... He looks like a cornered animal. She's gonna bite at both of them.
Okay.
And you can restore your health that way a little bit.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Both of those hit. Roll damage.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. I regained 6. Okay.
See? Everything is going to be okay.
No, it's not.
Don't you trust Catbug?
This is fine.
Clap your hands if you believe.
Captain, it is your turn.
I tried a lot that fuse.
All right. We'll say roll dex.
Fire!
Actually, no. Make a survival check. Make a new roll as a survival check. Okay.
Slightly better.
You managed to get a slight spark. Or how are you making a spark?
With my flint, my pistol is not loaded, so it's the flint cap.
Okay. As you fire off, sparking the flint. Which hand?
This would be my left hand.
Okay. That's good. As you have it spark off into the open horn of powder, instantly you see a flashback as powder erupts, mostly into your hand, but through movie magic, there is also outward expansion of the chamber as it ruptures into the gut of Diminuous as he is taken down like Grievous, and he started getting shot into.
So do I get to roll for the damage?
Roll damage. You will be taking partial damage from that roll.
Oh no.
Because you're point blank to this event. You take 7 damage, and your left hand will need some special time to heal before it's very good for you.
We've got a problem with Robertson. We got a problem with Robertson. I'm at -2.
Never mind.
He's down?
The shock from the powder burns cause you to you lose consciousness.
He's down?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Oh no.
I need to do some math real quick.
At least I went out with a bang.
Don't say that! Don't say that! Okay, where is my... Okay, where's the...
Yeah.
Darn it, I don't have Spare the Dying yet!
Donatello, you watch as your friend falls over as an explosion erupts from the gut of Diminuous.
So, like, that is. So, he technically hasn't died.
He looks messed up, but he is still sort of standing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What can I do? Okay, I am going to run over to heal him.
That is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Grimshaw.
Fine.
He's going to try to stab you with the dagger.
Nope.
That does not hit. It skittles right off your back armor.
And so I lean, I kneel to the captain and touch him, casting Cure Wounds on him.
Captain, you are
and-
zapped back to consciousness as Donatello is over you, and your ears are still ringing from the powder charge.
So you take 8 plus. Well, the same. He regains 20 health.
All right.
And for my bonus action, I look towards Nella and pray over her, casting Healing Word.
Cool. And thanks, dude.
So you get 16 health. You regain 16 health.
If that will heal any necrotic. That will heal over necrotic damage if it has to. Like if your max has been lowered enough.
Yeah, because that's also holy healing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Hey, holy roller. I believe that's your turn.
I am freaking out.
Yeah, that's my turn. I am trying my best to keep you to
No, I know. I appreciate the help. I really, really do. I do. I promise. I'm also just freaking out.
Cervente is going to, not actually attack, but he's going to attempt to grapple you, Nella. So make an acrobatics saving throw.
So a strength throw?
You do an acrobatics.
Okay.
Whereas
Wait, let me check.
he makes an athletics check. You make an acrobatics check.
Strength. I have advantage on strength checks. No, that's like, oh my god.
But you're making a dexterity.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
It's okay.
It's okay.
He barely. You feel like you can wriggle out of this, but he's grappled.
I'm too weak. I've lost too much blood.
Diminuos is going to step back and pull up the body of Ived as he bites in and rips out his throat.
No!
Damn.
And consumes it, and he's still messed up, but he kind of, in terms of composure, he seems a little less hurt than he was before.
If I had the ability to fly into a rage, I would!
Suddenly, Donatello is replaced with Athanasius.
Oh, if it was Athanasius with a level 10 fortune, this entire place would be on fire.
We'd all be on fire. Hagios just steps in front of you now and goes, perhaps you and your friends could join us.
She's just gonna look very angrily at them. Your soul has been tainted.
Spit at them.
Okay, and I will not join you.
The piggery have always been a tactless people.
Snaps at him.
Oh, feisty.
That's disgusting.
He spends his turn
It's
communicating.
so creepy.
Grimshaw is going to attempt to. Is Grimshaw familiar with this? What is his? Okay, he's pretty religiously knowledgeable. Nah. Well, no, it's pretty common enough. It's a low level spell. He doesn't try. He disengages from your spiritual weapon, and he moves.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, he disengaged.
Ah,
I was rolling if to see if he was smart enough to know what he was dealing with, uh,
mm.
and he's actually trained in religion. Um, yeah, that was his action though. Nella, it is now your turn. You can try to break the grapple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. What do I have to?
I think that's just the same roll again. So an opposed acrobatics check. Yeah, you break. You want to break free, and you do.
Can I try to like push the dude who's holding me like back a bit?
Yes, I believe it's just a
Because he
strength.
critically failed.
I think that's a strength check to shove him, and he'd have to make like a strength save or something.
I have advantage in that, so that.
All right, roll with advantage.
So a save or a strength?
For you, just a check.
Okay. Pushing back like 5
Yeah,
feet.
you knock him back.
Out. Can I still attack?
Yes, you still have one. I'll say you have one attack action left. That's
Yeah.
not hit.
She tried to fight this guy and it didn't work.
He again dodges right out of the way. Captain.
Well, I'm back. Okay.
I'm back.
Clear!
Yeah, clear.
Oh,
Okay.
there's something especially interesting to me about the psychology of that line, given your actual history.
Oh. Okay. I am going to charge him with my cutlass. Just,
All right.
he's got to
Up
die.
and at 'em, huh?
Huh?
I said up and at 'em, huh?
He is
Yeah.
he is low. There is the potential. There's always the chance for a nat 20. You're gonna want to
21?
move closer to your target, or are you going for the dragonborn?
I'm going for this guy here.
Okay. So you move your token closer to within, adjacent to.
It's within his movement speed.
Yes. That hits. Roll damage.
Only 3.
You wipe that smirk he had from biting out the throat right off his face.
I don't know how he has a smirk anyways. He don't have a gut.
Well, the smirk's up here. I mean, the back half of his mouth is missing, but. Donatello, there's a dragon behind you.
So, is anybody else in need of health at the moment?
The people you've healed, I think, are still in pretty rough shape.
Nella, are you in dire straits at the moment?
Yes.
What's the bat?
17. Recover 17 health.
Thank
As
you.
I cast Healing Word on you. And because I have a Dragonborn behind me...
What's the bad news? Well, you may need to roll up new character sheets. What's the good news? I figured out how to give you guys a challenge.
It's a 13 hit.
On the Dragonborn? Yes, that exactly hits.
Woo! 10. Get stuffed, dude. I don't know what it is, but for some reason my skill checks are really, really high, but they're only like +4. But my attack rolls are like +7, and I'm getting terrible rolls tonight.
Same here.
So yeah, you still have your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I already used my I'll be fair. I already used my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Nella, so I'm out of my action and bonus action. But if for the sake of the rule of cool, if you would like me to use my spiritual weapon.
Since it is kind of lame that some classes get extra attacks before others, I'll let you in this instance use your spiritual weapon. Especially because of how much health this guy has.
I put it behind him and I attack him.
Behind
my spiritual weapon is so good.
Okay. You technically have advantage. Fish for crit? Question mark?
I mean, like, sort of like attack again and fish for crit, or?
Just roll again, basically. It's like, the way you described it, you have flank. Your weapon has flanking. So,
yes,
it has advantage. Wow. Okay, roll damage.
What, for both of them?
No, just for one.
Okay.
I'm just surprised. I'm surprised it was the same twice.
I'm surprised too. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, that cuts into it. Okay. Servency.
I'm able to heal myself and my friends and still kill you.
He is going to kind of back away off to here, where he is going to be menaced by these guards. Guards! Diminuos. Is going to leap over the table, which will provoke an opportunity attack, Captain. So with your cutlass, you can make a strike.
Well, I'm going to chase after him since he moved.
Okay. As he moved out of your range, like I said, yeah, you can make a strike at him.
Yeah, attack him first.
Okay, gotcha.
Attack
because it's not your turn yet.
It's an attack of opportunity. That hits. Roll damage.
Ooh.
That he doesn't like it. He's not looking good. He's like, overall, the more you look at him, the more you realize from where he began, he has been messed up.
Yeah, he don't have an abdomen.
Yeah.
It's really gone.
He's gonna stumble this way a little with the rest of his movement speed.
Wait, if he's going right behind me, does it mean that I can also opportunity attack him, or?
No, he was not close enough for you to opportunity attack.
Okay. I could attack him with my spiritual weapon, though. I'm just fishing for damage.
I guess it's gonna go, please, piggery woman, simply join us, and you will not have to die, for in death you will surely join my ranks.
She's not gonna say anything. She's gonna snap at him again.
You're gonna join us anyway, so you might as well do it now.
He backhands you.
What? I'm sorry. Did he just slap me?
And dealt 10 bludgeoning damage. How did you get pimp slapped by an old man?
Hey, it keeps your rage going.
It's only 5. It's only 5.
Right.
I'm upset.
How did you get hip slapped by an old man? Nella, please.
Grimshaw is going to attempt to stab you, Donatello. I don't know why I pronounced it like that.
No.
Oof.
I'm like 22 AC right now.
He like presses the rapier against the shell and it just bends.
I look at him and smirk. You have no chance.
Nella, it's your turn. You've just been slapped on the chin.
She's
How
gonna
did you respond?
she's
How
gonna
did you
look
respond?
at this man. I am not a piggery or whatever foul word that leaves your mouth. I am a Lanelin, and your blood will spill this floor. And she's gonna try and bite him again.
Ooh, my blood is long gone.
I'm gonna get him right on the neck.
That first one hits.
Personally, I wouldn't take that disrespect.
Personally. Die.
8.
Yep, okay.
Don't you recover some health too?
I do.
See, you're gonna be back up in no time.
Captain. Someone's just ran from you like a coward.
I get 5 moves, right?
5, 10, 25, 30, 10, 20, wait.
Just
5,
like
10,
one.
15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yes, 5 spaces you can move. Or you can you can sacrifice your action to move double.
I can make it 5. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll attack him.
That does work.
Yeah, like right here.
Roll for it.
He showed up saying, "You ain't getting away from me."
He is currently running away with his front towards you. That hits roll damage.
Oh my goodness.
He seems so very close.
He's almost dead. He doesn't feel fine.
Donatello.
I'm coming back for revenge on that guy.
Smacking the Dragonborn with my javelin.
Ooh.
18 hit.
Yes, roll damage.
10. And since my spiritual weapon is still behind him, because he still hasn't turned around, stupid. 16. Do I also need to fish for crit here, or
No, that hits roll damage.
okay?
So managing multiple things at once.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 23.
Damage. Okay. I know how numbers work. Okay. Serventi is going to just, with superhuman speed, push past the guards. And
He escaped.
be gone. As it comes to Diminuos's turn, as I'm gonna let you react, Captain. He tries to go into bat form. You get an opportunity attack, Captain, as he tries to fly away as a bat.
I'll smack him with my staff.
Okay, roll. That hits. Roll damage. As you hit him, he just comes back into human form a few feet off the ground, and just falls. And as he tries to get up, he looks at you and just falls back down. As his body drains onto the floor.
Yo, he's dead!
Go to sleep. It's your bedtime.
Permanently.
Alright, that's the saying.
Hagios just smirks at you, Nella, and rubs his injury, and transforms into a bat and flies away.
She falls to her knees. Just kind of like...
So she doesn't get an opportunity attack?
No. He's the prime vampire, so he's more powerful.
No! I didn't want it to escape. I was gonna come after him too.
Grimshaw is going to disengage and dash towards the exit.
Can I do anything?
He disengaged. You cannot.
No!
Nella, what do you do on your turn?
She's just gonna like... Well, she's not gonna fall to her knees, but she's gonna come out of rage and like stumble against this. I guess this is a pillar.
Yeah, there are fine marble pillars.
She's just...
John, what do you do as you see the Dragonborn running?
What do I do?
Yeah,
Yes.
your turn.
Dang bastard. I could chase him. I got 5 moves, so I'm gonna try to cut him as he goes.
All right.
Like intercept him?
Yep.
No, try to get in front of him. Because he's going straight for the door.
I couldn't get. If I go over 5, I can't attack him then.
You're right.
Roll to hit.
Ooh.
Damage.
Yes, about time. It's halfway decent.
Okay. You manage to get one last slash into him. But the fight for this section actually comes to a close as he continues to disengage and keep running. And as you are left in the immediate breath after the room has become clear of enemies, that is where we will end tonight's session. Thank you all for playing. We went a little longer than we have been recently. I'm glad that could have gone longer. I kind of cut it a little short. I'm glad
I would have killed him.
we went into this. I was worried that I was gonna have no clue what direction it was gonna go, and it formed into something. That is for sure.
My character to say, I saw the light. I saw.
I thought I was starting to think of worst case scenarios where y'all went down, and how was I going to deal with that?
What a whole TPK?
I think me and Noel had the closest.
Oh yeah,
I did see the light.
Down. If it wasn't for that relentless endurance.
I was a -3.
Yeah.
So I think we all recognize. I think I need to get some rest because I need to rest my back by carrying all of you.
Hey, it's mostly because your monk wasn't here. I'm sure.
I am.
Well, half of mine was because of stupid calls.
This was awesome.
I'm gonna blow his gut up. Oh, ouch.
I tried to facilitate. The dice didn't want it. Anyway. Thanks for playing. Watchers, thank you for watching.
Hey.
Yes?
I was gonna say, we went off the explosion about you went off the roll. You did not go by. We didn't. I was looking back. We did not go by the hit points. Let me hit it one time, see what the hit points would have been.
Oh,
that would have killed you.
I already factored that into the damage. We'll just say it did special.
Yeah, that's still probably
with that the curtains. With that, the curtains will close. Thank you all. Until we convene again, have a good night, and God bless.